2 of our fun-filled fantasy hyphen video game football sideshow. Here we go. First off, on the video game side of things, I finished my season with Penn State. That was interesting. Finished 9-2, and that means that I could not go to my bowl. I could not. I had to sim it. I had to simulate it until I lost. It took like 2 tries, and I did lose to Tennessee, and so I could not continue that one. The other thing is where I am currently now in my NCAA 2013 season. I am the head coach of Vanderbilt. Who the hell's Vanderbilt, you ask? Well, you may not know, but that's okay. Just don't worry about it. It was the only head coaching job that was allowed, or that I could take, and I wanted to be a head coaching job. I got a defensive coordinator job offer at like UCLA, and who was it? It was somebody else, but it was just a defensive coordinator job, and you only play defensive games, or I'm sorry, the defensive side of the ball when you are the defensive coordinator, and I don't want to do that. I wanted to be the head coach, so that's that. Yeah, moving on to Vanderbilt. Went from a 5-star school to a 2-star school based on, I didn't want those allegations against my university. I'm too good of a coach, and I'll take these guys to the top, I promise. Actually, I have made some promises. I'm trying to pick up like 4- and 5-star prospects, and so I had to lie to them and say that, blah, 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 just so they come to my school. They'll probably leave after the first year, but that's okay. We'll have a winning season. So that's that. I'll let you guys know how that goes next week. On the fantasy side of things, we're going to be talking about the I'm going to try and do each position before the Fantasy Football League kicks off, which is like August 26th, I think, on that Sunday. So basically, what I'll try and do is I'm going to talk about each position that can be picked. Until then, I'm going to start off with the quarterbacks. I've seen a lot of rankings. I've seen a lot of stats put up about a lot of the quarterbacks. Pretty much Aaron Rodgers is the guy to go for. Whatever. I'll take him. It's my first year. I tell you who I won't take, and that is Cam Newton. And he's like in like the top 5 on everybody's shit. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Did I miss something? I know the kid was Rookie of the Year, but fuck. Michael Vick, hell no. I am not going to take Michael Convict on my team. I don't give a shit. I don't care if he's the last dude in the draft. He is not a good quarterback at all, in my opinion. This is my opinion, but I think he sucks. And I definitely know that way, as well as Phillip Rivers. I'm tired of hearing about Phillip Rivers. The motherfucker hasn't done shit. The worst thing that the Chargers did was get rid of Drew Brees. That's the only last highlight that I know of for the Chargers. Tony Romo, he kind of brings up the top 10. But you got like some big dudes or some good quarterbacks that are like in the middle of the pack. Like we're talking like 10 to 20th. Like Peyton and Andrew Luck, and RG3's fucking up here and fucking like 5 through 10, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? The kid, he's a great athlete. I'll give him that. He did some really good shit at Baylor, but I'm not gonna put my money on that motherfucker. I'll tell you who my shoe-in pick is though, and that is Brandon Weeden for the Cleveland Browns. I saw a lot of things on him, a lot of videos. I've watched some old games of him, and the guy looks pretty solid. And so if I actually have to pick a rookie, I will actually pick him over Andrew Luck and RG3. Probably not Andrew Luck, just because, he's the face of the Colts now. So I got to give the guy some credit. let's see who else. Tim Tebow, he brings up in like he's in like the 30s on most people's shit, which I find funny. There's actually talk about him being on like a kick team, a punt team, and maybe talking about being in a fullback position. I don't know. All they want with him is fucking publicity, and I mean, the guy did great. I'll give him that. He did. I mean, I saw last year's game when they played the Bears, and the Broncos played the Bears, and got to give the guy credit, whether you like him or not. He finished the game off and won. So I don't understand how you can hate the guy. As far as that goes, I don't think there's really anybody else that I'm really looking at. I mean, Ryan Tannehill with the Dolphins? No. Hell no. Bringing up last, every single picks that I've seen bringing up last is actually people that are backups for already star quarterbacks. That's like Graham Harrell for the Packers. I don't even know if you guys know who Graham Harrell is, but he's a funny looking dude, actually. He looks weird. But obviously you're going to be fucking second string behind Aaron Rodgers. So, Colt McCoy, he's going to get his job taken by Brandon Weeden. I think actually they already announced it, I think, just this past week that Brandon Weeden will be the starter. So that's pretty cool. I think that Kyle Orton is actually going to do better than Tony Romo. But they're going to keep Tony Romo in there because he's, again, another publicity stunt. And even though he doesn't fucking put up good numbers anymore, he's still the fucking face of the Cowboys. I'd really like to fucking talk to some of these GMs and some of these fucking owners of their teams and just be like, what the fuck are you thinking? Like the Phillip Rivers bullshit. I mean, come on. It's so fucking pitiful. Mark Sanchez, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about him. He's a good quarterback when he wants to be. But I honestly think with all this shit going on with him and Tim Tebow, that shit's going to hit the fan. I think that there's going to be some drama there. Like I said, I definitely don't want Michael Convict on my team. Matt Ryan with the Falcons, that wouldn't be too bad of a pick. And I don't even think that, what the hell is his name? Alex Smith. Yeah, Alex Smith. He's a little bit farther down in the in most categories, but the dude can play. He can play. He's got some. The 49ers are kind of my off team. You know, I'm a Colts fan, but I really like watching the 49ers play. I absolutely love Jim Harbaugh. I think he was probably the greatest thing to ever happen to that team. He's a fucking excellent coach. I love his fucking intensity on the field. He's not afraid to fucking, slap away a hand when he's excited. You know, he got a lot of controversy with that when Lions coach, Dickhead, whatever his name is. So yeah, that's that. That is that for most of the quarterbacks. I'll tell you what I'm looking at. I'll give you out of my top 5. Here's what I'm going for. I'm actually going with Tom Brady as number 1. Aaron Rodgers 2. I'm thinking Eli Manning for number 3. And number 4, I'm actually going to dig deep in here. Okay, it's pretty deep. But I'm actually going to end up picking, if he's there, probably Alex Smith. Like I said, I think that's going to... I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Number 5, I'm going to have a 5th pick. Probably Peyton. I'd probably take Peyton. For a shoe-in, like I said, it'd be Brandon Weeden. So that's that. But it's only going to be a rookie if it comes to that. So that's week 2 of the fantasy video game football sideshow here. So I'll see you guys next week when we do some running backs. All right. Stay classy, you fucks.